Newilton on our side for fighting the dragon.
They won't leave. There'll be no chance they'll leave. From what Hanok was saying, they're too vain. They don't care about anything else other than their own city and protecting their knowledge, right?
Well, they care about items and things like that, and it could be a threat to the city. I mean, I can do sending tonight and get the word out. Because we made a decision. It was either New Whistleton or moving on, and I think we decided to move on and start traveling.
We're really close.
Yeah, bring up the big map if you don't mind.
Really close to Emberbreak, where we're at.
What about if you send sending to the dragon to taunt him?
I could taunt Salinor, but I can't taunt the dragon because I haven't talked.
So
to
we're
him
at
yet.
we're at this pond, this lake, whatever that says.
Lake, yeah.
I'm upside down, so I can't read it very well. Lake Zan.
Zan.
And Emberbreak is like right here.
Right.
And then New Whistleton is way on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Could we teleport circle to New Whistleton?
Yes, I could do that at any time. So,
I mean, if we want to fight him in a safer place, and like New Whistleton would be the place instead of like.
Well, I think we're talking about doing recon. We're not going to try to take down an ancient red dragon on our own right now.
So,
Corey,
does this dotted line go into the mountains, or does it go into the hidden forest? I'm curious now about the hidden forest.
So are we going to try and...
Is that where the Hidden Leaf Village is?
I think we were going to go scout Emberbreak before we...
Yeah.
Where's the split forest?
Winding Split?
Winding Split. That's up above Emberbreak.
Okay.
Split River.
Yeah, I see a split river. I see the Winding Split.
And so we're traveling a little faster than normal because I believe you're going to be a giant eagle, Hayden, you said, and I can conjure a couple horses for us to ride.
Right.
So we're able to move at giant eagle speed, basically.
Have we ever heard anything about Bizera?
No, I don't remember that city.
Or the Village of Sand?
Oh, in this desert.
Yeah, I was looking at places we haven't been to yet on this map. Bizerna. Oh. Yeah, I can read. Because the Village of Sand is also very close.
Where's this last place for... Valaro?
That's on the continent of Xanderfell, to the south of us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's right here on the handle of the umbrella.
So is that part of this, or...
Or shoe stretcher.
I want to visit Coat Hanger Land.
We gotta go to Oprah sometime, too.
You guys have to go to Gnome Land, too.
Is it like Disney World?
Better.
Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna scout Emberbreak then?
I'm curious, what's this tiny little island here above the frigid north? What's on that?
Polar bears?
Here be penguins.
That's where the Polar Express is.
That's where Santa Claus lives.
That's where Santa lives.
Santa's grotto.
Here we only have one rule: never ever let it cool.
That's the island of Bob Ross.
where gods live.
It's a dimensional doorway to planes beyond our own.
Every single landscape is a painting that Bob Ross has done. That'd be amazing.
There's nothing but happy little trees.
Too many happy little accidents.
That's what my parents say I was. You gotta level up before you can go there. That's level restricted.
I mean, I could just sneak around and not aggro any mobs.
Nah.
I have an okay stealth.
All right, so we I don't know if there's anything that happens between it, but we fast travel, I guess, into Ember Break.
Now we're not like gonna rush headlong into Ember Break. The plan is to get close to the city and kind of sneak in to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Aren't we going to be trying to save people, sneak them out the door?
We'll be going at eagle pace because I can conjure horses that move faster than the eagle.
We don't know anything that's going on in Ember Break except for a vision that we were told happened in the past, right?
I guess as long as we just keep going until we see any evidence of the dragon. Or like something wrong.
Well, our village we're in is burnt, so... What was that, Fred?
Vision was current, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was past.
The problem I see is if we try and rescue anybody and they notice that people are just disappearing from the city, like droves of them disappearing, they know that there is something up and it's going to make them really suspicious. So I don't know.
I get within...
We do have that mirror.
Oh, right.
How useful that would be.
I don't think people can go in the mirror, just stuff. Like,
Didn't we spent a night there in the tower?
I mean, when you're moving it.
Oh, so just, yeah. We'd have to keep it up to, like, somewhere until we all get there, and then we could... Oh.
But it held stuff, right? It held all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we, like, have it hidden...
if we had a bunch of people, we could teleport circle them out to New Whistleton or something.
But that's the point. If we do it to so many people, they're going to notice that half the city's disappeared overnight.
Yeah, we definitely got to get there and then make it. We're definitely not going to have any sort of plan until we actually get visual on this target.
I think we need to get silent or separate from the dragon, to be honest.
Yeah. So, well, first we got to figure out what kind of situation we're going into.
So yeah, off to Ember Break.
But Silent or just leave the dragon if, like, we've nearly killed him 2 or 3 times.
He gets within 30 feet of me, I'm killing him.
I mean, he's pretty good at villain monologuing.
Actually, I get my haste potion down me if he gets within 60 feet of me. That sounds good. Cover a dusk.
As we can kind of see the city coming into view, what does it look like? Is there like plumes of smoke everywhere? Does this, from a distance, does it look heavily damaged or does it look mostly normal?
Okay. Is there any way to get advantage if we're up in the air?
17.
18.
23.
I only got 21. I got a natural 20. You see all the things. I see trees of green.
You see dead people.
I don't see dead people. My name is not M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
But I don't see any plumes of smoke, or anyone in the group for that matter sees plumes of smoke, visible damage, a giant red thing flying around in the sky, any of those
Yeah,
things.
I got my natural 20. Do I see smoke?
Oh, is this city on like the coast?
Yeah, it must be sloping down to the ocean.
I relate to the group. There's multiple sources of fire, smoke, and movement in the city.
Is this the Weather Channel?
Still searching.
Do I see a giant red dragon in the sky? I figure he can't be too hard to miss. I also tell you also see warships as you enlarge dragon from the light of the fire. I tell Corian, maybe you should use your compass to see if there's dragons nearby.
Do we see any airships?
Do they look particularly stealable?
Well, I need an airship to crash into the dragon.
You do know he's going to be fire immune, right?
Bludgeoning damage, fall damage.
Oh, warship and airship.
Oh,
Multiple airships.
All right. That's even better.
Do the airships look like, as we're looking at them, do they look like they're moving towards the dragon, away from the dragon? Some going away, some towards them. Is there any going in our direction, perhaps?
Maybe that's the way to evacuate people.
Okay. Circling on a dragon. Got it. All right.
We
Well,
can.
uh-oh. I feel like we're in a cutscene right now.
Camera pans over.
Quick! Smash Q on your keyboard. It's time for a quick time event.
Oh, I'm probably gonna die like 7 times then before I get it right.
Then they make you do a keyboard combination that you haven't seen at all this game yet.
Yes. A large dark circle in the sky, very flat but spiraling
Very
with bits
flat,
of
but
dark
spiraling
gray in
with
it.
dark gray in it. The dragon appears to be at this location.
Oh man, he's opening a portal.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I recognize the what the dark circle is? Like, does this look magical in nature?
No, it's completely natural.
Well, I mean, it could be
Yeah,
like
giant
I don't
gray
know,
circle in the
because, like,
sky.
you know, dragons. I know that Yeah, okay. I'll do Arcana. I'm way better at that. Natural 1. I got no clue what this is. I'm not good with dragons. This is a
I do
dragon.
know he has the orb to the far realm, so it could be to do with that.
You want to make a nature check then?
Far Realm is.
That's elf. That's the wild.
Aberrations and stuff, I think.
Oh no, the far realm. That's right. That's not the Feywild.
Far realm is way worse than Fae.
Right.
Is Far Realm demons?
It's aberrations and stuff.
Yeah, it's like absolutes or whatever.
Beholders and things like that, I think, come from there.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun. We've killed a couple of those.
Well, my nature check wasn't great. It's 6. Would I know anything about Far Realm?
You begin to daydream.
I guess
Oh.
that was for Hinook's one.
Right.
I'm just focused on fire. Like
I'm like,
wow,
I'm
that's a lot.
daydreaming? What's going on? What kind of spell is happening down there?
Part of the cutscene. Shh.
Ugh, I'm not very good at either.
Hayden's good. I mean, Ergius is good with dragons, right?
History. Well,
Yeah, good history.
I got a 4. I know
But-
nothing about the Far Realm.
Alright. Out of character. What's the Far Realm?
Can I check if I know? For the Far Realm. Just history, I guess.
Oh.
Unnatural 20. Yeah. +6. It's a realm and it's far.
uh.
I know we read a book that mentioned the Far Realm that talked about all the outer planes.
There's a twisted reality of this is like unnatural creatures.
So we're gonna get closer to this thing.
I don't think we have a choice.
Sounds like a lovely place to visit this time of year.
I just want to point out that if that is a portal to the Far Realm, I don't know why the dragon thinks the Sunstone would be in the Far Realm.
I mean, we can't let horrible stuff like that through, right?
All right. Well, let's go. I guess.
The airships are circling the portal and dragon, or they're circling something else? Okay. We have a spyglass.
Yes.
Does it look like... Ooh, cannons. Does it look like, both sets of colors have joined together to fight this?
We can move a little bit closer as this is going.
Yeah, it's two kingdoms, right? Alright, I'm gonna look through this spyglass really quick. I got 12 with the spyglass. I got a 23 with my naked eye. So, yeah, I guess we can move in closer. I just want to make sure that one side wasn't siding with the dragon. Just in case they pulled something similar to Amber Wall. As we get closer, I do want to keep an eye out for... You said there's a lot of movement in the city. Do they have any... I swear that one woman said she was kidnapped from here by orcs, and they had a ship. Are there orcs loose in this city? Are they in the middle of a war?
Was this the city or was it Amberwall that she was kidnapped from?
It was Emberbreak in my notes.
Okay. Okay.
She said the mines were here, weren't they? I don't know if they were digging for anything special. Or if she ever talked about the mines.
I don't remember mines in Emberbreak, but...
That's something to remember a while. Okay.
Yeah. I remember they were in Amberwall. I mean, we are close to the mountains, so they might have some... I don't remember what she said. I'm only going off my notes. That she was from Emberbreak and she was kidnapped by the orcs and taken to Rivers Hollow, and their ship was flying the flag of... I don't think I wrote that down. But I remember it was a weird thing to have orcs on it, apparently. The Amberwall flag, okay. Well, that makes sense then. I will less expect there to be an army of orcs here in Emberbreak.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Alright, what would you guys like to do?
Sneak into the city.
Are we gonna fly? Or are we gonna? So we want to land then? Because I think Avers is in giant eagle form right now.
I would say we land.
Is it going to be safe going to the city without the dragon seeing us?
Well, it's getting dark. If we go by foot, what's the terrain leading up to the city look like?
Slip downwards.
Yeah, I remember those parts, but is it super smoky? Is it forested? Is it open?
Is it lightly obscured or heavily obscured terrain?
Do they have, cut back the forest for 7 miles with, bonfires? What's going on here?
Actually, most of the forest seems unaffected around the area.
How close can we get to the city without breaking cover?
You can stay in the tree lines. You'd have to make stealth checks, though.
Well, of course.
But the forest goes up almost all the way to the city, so...
Alright, that's what we do then, and I'll ask if Avers would be kind enough to cast Pass Without a Trace on us. Oh, that's right, because you got that cool thing. Cool staff. So we're doing with +10 then, right?
Yeah.
That's good because I only got a 10.
Oh my
I
god! I
got
rolled a
5.
natural. I rolled a natural 1. Damn, these ones today. I only rolled a 2.
With advantage or
Wait, don't I have a cloak?
22 for me.
I think I took off a cloak.
20 for me.
Yeah, I don't have a cloak.
Rostan is like 29.
Okay.
was it normal
I
or
still
with?
fail with I still fail with a natural 1, right? But it'd be 12 for me. And
Yes.
Ollie has a +3, so that'd be 15. Ollie.
A note falls over a tree branch.
16.
Hanoke's just like trying to figure out what this situation is as he daydreams. I'll roll for my sis.
Oh, sorry, Drostan's was 30, not 29.
Sis
No
is
worries.
fine. She's at like 28 or something.
Oh, she's still with us?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to send her off anywhere.
Who
I
is
just
with us
put-
at the moment?
Beatrice, Ballora, and Illyria.
Okay.
Right, yeah, we called in allies from everywhere.
And Hanoke's sister.
It was a level 7 ranger. Yeah, she rolled a 28 with a +10. I'm just busy talking to her, asking. All right. Beck, you want to run Ballora? I'll run Beatrice.
Okay.
Alright. I got Avers. A lot of stuff rolls. Okay. As you guys go down it's a small hill that heads down the main pathway to the city. Despite Hanoke not being as quiet, most of you pick up the slack as you head down. As you begin to arrive at the city, you're probably now about a minute of walking away. You can see there is a large castle wall of dark stone color that surrounds the entire city. And then there's the actual castle wall right along. It's a little to your guys' left near the front entrance. Probably 10 minutes or less of walking to get there. You can see the sky is actually scattered with dark clouds as the sun begins to fade away over the horizon.
Sorry. One small question. What's Beatrice's sorcery background?
Hers is the Draconic.
Okay.
I don't know if I put all the details in there, but
Okay, is she lightning?
yes.
Cool.
Which I believe is blue.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Her sheet got deleted a couple weeks ago, so I had to remake it. It's unfortunate. But anyway. The sounds that you hear as you begin to get closer, the flickering of flames, which is mostly in the city. You can also see the light illuminating the city even as the sun begins to fade. But what's even louder is the screaming. Most of the people that are exiting the city that you can see are avoiding the main path and heading straight into the forest. You're good about 100 feet from them. As you begin to slowly creep forward, you see it's a little hard to see from the smoke that's emitting from the city, but you see swift movements above one particular figure. You see it looks like a winged form, dives from the sky and pulls a child from the fleeing crowd. You see the looks like the mother that was of this child grabs the leg as it begins to fly away and is fighting the beast, which actually doesn't look. Everyone make a perception check to see what this is.
Natural 20. 24.
Natural 16.
19.
So for me, 14 for Ollie.
Oh, nice.
Natural 1 for Triss. Beatrice got 21. No, sorry, unnatural 20 for Beatrice.
Oh, nice. Any others? Or is that it? All right. So, actually, pretty much everybody is able to see this thing. Appears to be illuminated by the fire, even with the smoke obscuring. You can see it looks like dark scales of almost like a dark gray color. It appears dragon-like, but it isn't quite so. It's large in figure. You see, unfamiliar to dragons, you see a much longer tail that flies around wildly behind it. You see a piercing stinger on the end. You see it flying around in the air, probably good 10 feet off the ground, as everyone else appears to be ignoring the situation, trying to save themselves. What would you guys like to do?
None of us know what that is.
Fire?
Actually, that's a good point. As you see it, you guys can make history or nature checks if you wish to identify this thing.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Darn.
crap tonight. I know I've
8.
only got 12. Triss, though.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That should cover it, but Triss got 10.
Have we not fought wyverns before?
You have not fought one. In fact, from your experience in the military, they tended to be either in forest or mountains. Whenever you saw one, you'd most of the time try to avoid them because of how dangerous they are.
Right.
Even in large groups of military, unless it's a very large amount, wyverns can be a very tough opponent. But you have a very good idea what these things are, and you know how deadly their stingers are.
Yes. So I would like to shoot at the one that took the kid.
Okay.
Are we in range now?
As this has happened, you guys are now about 70 feet away from it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'd like to make an attack on it as well.
So I'd say, as it dove down, you guys got a chance to move up.
Oh,
So go in position, you guys over here.
throw an arrow at it.
We don't have a figurine for Beatrice, do we?
I believe we do.
Okay. I'm just going to use my... I'm going to reuse Kana for Triss.
Okay.
Thank you.
I did get a 19, which is a crit.
On the bolt, nice.
Yeah.
I got 23 on longbow.
Any attack for me is crit on 19.
The wings make it look much bigger than it is.
I brought over Ballora for you to move around Corian.
Just as we're doing this, I want to point out to the group, if we kill this thing, we're going to be noticed.
I can get us out of here in 1 minute if necessary.
He says
1
as
minute
the
is
bolt goes
going to
passing
be
by.
way too long.
I'm not gonna let this kid die.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
16.
It fails to. 16 for 16 damage total.
Yeah. Second one's a miss. It's a 2. Third's a natural 20.
Nice.
40. That's 18 damage from that one.
They calculated for this.
Man, I feel like it's been too long. I don't remember how any of my stuff works.
All right, 34 damage. Nice. Oh, you already attacked, Tarnum?
Yeah, I shot an arrow at it as everyone was shooting things at it. So
Did you hit? What was your dice roll?
23. I rolled a
23,
15.
yeah. Yep, that hits. And then you do 9, you
9.
said?
Yeah.
Do you want to take another shot?
Sure, I can. Oh yeah. 26. Pretty sure.
Yes.
And that is 8 points.
Also good. All right. Anybody else while it's still surprised by you guys?
Yeah. I'm going to cast. Is it what kind of dragon is it? What color is it?
This appears to be almost like a dark gray skin.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's not immune to fire. So, I'm going to fire off a firebolt at it.
Okay, go for it.
Can I vicious mockery?
What's the range on it?
60.
We're about 70 feet away right now.
Can you move forward a little bit, or?
Actually, I think he's in range. Yeah, he's just move forward 1 square and you're in range.
All right.
I'm assuming a 26 hit.
Yes.
All right, that's 3d10. A 21 damage.
Jeez.
I'm going to have Beatrice use a bonus action to sprout wings from her draconic ancestry.
Okay.
And I'm going to have her use her movement to move. Basically, can she move under? Yep, just this level. So she gets her movement speed, which is 60. So I'm going to have her move basically 60 feet forward, flying,
Okay.
in case that kid drops, so she could try to reach out and grab her.
Okay, so, all right.
Hey, Wyvern, leave those kids alone.
I'll have Triss take a shot. I think she has 2 attacks, right, at level 7? Range or extra attack?
Yes, you get it at level 5, yep.
But did it succeed the wisdom?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Do you have anything? Actually, never mind. Don't say anything to it.
I say, hey,
Natural 20 on the first.
Oh, nice. That critical hit. And it rolled a 12 for its save.
it failed. And damage is 10.
10 emotional damage.
Hey,
He did
Wyvern.
more damage with his vicious mockery than I could shooting at it.
I rolled 2 4s and a 2.
You have some nasty words, Urgis.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's she says a short bow, +1 short bow. 1d6 +3. So I'll just roll 1d6, double it. So for the crit, 1. So she rolled 5 for the first one,
Okay.
and she did better on the second one, 6. So 11 total with 2 shots. Pew pew.
Nice. It is looking very battered from these attacks. Avers is also going to take a strike too.
I'm also going to move Ollie 60 feet forward. Or actually, I'm going to move Ollie here.
Okay. I need my spell sheet actually.
I'm going to put him up in the air about 20 feet.
Gotcha.
Are you having Valor do anything, Corian?
Um, uh, hold on, I don't know how any of this stuff works. I think it's got enough range to throw a sacred flame on it. 60 feet. How far away am I?
It's 70-ish feet.
It's either 30 or 60 feet. I can't remember.
It's 60, so I'll move
Okay.
forward a bit here. Throw a sacred flame on it, which does.
I think it's
What level is
3D.
she? Is she level 10?
I believe she's 14.
Okay, because you've got in her.
Beatrice is 14.
Or, no, yeah.
You've
I
got her
think she was
on the
12
she is
then.
10.
Okay, yeah, she's 10 then.
Okay.
I just can't remember.
That's
So.
2.
Ugh. 3. She rolled a 3 damage. So it's got to roll dexterity saving throw
Dex save.
against 18. No, what does she got here? It's not 18. 16.
16? Okay.
Yep.
Plus 0 is a 19, though.
All right. So it
So it
takes
manages to dodge that attack.
yes.
But Abros will follow up too. He'll do his not sacred flame, produce flame. Which is 17, which hits. Doing 3d8.
How far up in the air is this dragon?
He is 10 feet off the ground right now.
Okay. Then,
He swooped down and had some difficulty getting back up.
okay. I'm going to back Beatrice up a little bit because I thought he was higher up in the air.
You actually won't need to because that produce flame kills him.
Okay. I didn't want to put him in her in aggro range. Okay.
You hear the screeching as the flame hits it, and
I'm going to have Beatrice die for the kid.
okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
17 plus something.
Luckily, it's not a large fall; it's only 10 feet, but good
Well.
sprain ankle.
He could be, well, he could be hurt. I don't know. 17 plus 2, 19, I'm assuming is good enough. Sorry, 19.
18. Yeah, she swoops down, grabs the child. The woman does fall 10 feet though. Take 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
Sprains her ankle. You see,
I have
she waits for Beatrice and lifts her arms up.
Oh, I was having her dive to try to catch her, but anyway, yeah, then I just have Beatrice bring her back over to us.
All right.
Oh, here's all the rings for.
She grabs her kids and her kid. I mean, and she looks pretty scared from this entire situation. But she looks at Beatrice and everyone else and says, "Thank you." Where aren't you running to?
Somebody has to stop the monsters.
We are running.
Or die trying.
We are running towards the fight. Or, not exactly towards the fight, but somewhere near it.
Well, best of luck to you. It's hell in there.
Good luck to you as well. It's dangerous out there.
Thank you. She kisses her son's head and then looks at you, Joel, and then heads off, darting around you guys.
Are there more wyverns around this place, or?
Make your perception check.
All right. I'm gonna fly up into the air for a second. Actually, no. I'll just let Ollie do it.
I'll say roll fly up in the air with a natural 1 stealth.
Maybe if we're still holding. Come on, Ollie.
No, just kidding.
3. That's better. 17.
17. As he flies up in the air, gets a better view of the situation. What you can see, to the left of you, probably now about 800, 900 feet, appears to be the dragon looming around. Much bigger as you begin to get closer to it. But you do see bits and pieces of not a, I wouldn't say a huge army, but you do see quite a few wyverns circling the sky.
I relate this to the group and then bring Ollie back down.
Before you bring Owly back down, can you take another look at that portal thing? We're a bit closer now.
Oh yeah. I'll
Any change there?
Is anything new I could see? Do I need to for that? Can I keep my 17 or do I need to roll again for that?
No, from your 17. I would say from what you saw back in the hill, it looks the same.
How far away is it?
It's right above the dragon. So, and it's about
900 feet away.
roughly what you can guess, about 100 feet off the ground or so. So it'd be about 900 to 1,000 feet away.
Does this seem to be like, because I did do research on dragons way back when we were fighting the first one, and I think, like the whole weather warping thing, like, does this seem consistent with a dragon weather warping effect?
The warping effect?
Like, like how, like, white dragons will make the ice storm, right, that we had to take down, and,
Oh.
that sort
No,
of
that's
thing?
more of a lair
Okay.
benefit. Usually when a
Okay.
dragon makes a place a home, over time
Right.
the environment changes to suit it.
Okay. So I got no clue what this is, though.
Not really.
Right.
Especially not from the roll earlier too.
Yeah. Can I let Beatrice make a check, an Arcana check on this?
You can.
I'm fishing now, so if you don't want me to, it's fine. But I didn't use her. I know she is proficient in Arcana though. So.
You can. I believe Air just made 1, 2, but she succeeded on
19.
18. Yeah, she gets about the same info.
Okay. Seems to be a portal to the far realm.
You're not.
Not sure, but it seems to be some sort of portal thing, right?
Appears to be. Yeah, you can assume because that's who it was after.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to find out more.
I think this is I don't know if we can do anything about this, guys. Corey and Tarnum, guys, what do you think we should do?
I think we need to move in and find someone in charge.
I can agree with that.
Is that woman already gone? Can we ask her if we know where anybody in charge might be?
Well, there's 2 castles.
Oh, right.
So you gotta take your pick, white or purple.
Flip a coin.
Which castle's closer?
This is a long shot, but do I know anything about the people that live here? Because they have airships, maybe they...
Illyria's sister lives here. What does Illyria know about this place?
Okay, there we go.
Lyra says she actually does not know a whole ton. She's been here 1 time.
Where does your sister live?
She says she's the queen of the other empire, or of the other castle.
Well, then I guess we go there.
Is that the purple one?
Yes.
Just a reminder, who's Illyria again? Oh, that's right, the potion lady, right?
Yeah, the fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Okay.
So her sister's a queen and she's a fortune teller. Interesting life choices. Were your parents surprised when one of you became queen and the other one became a fortune teller?
They went around to see it.
Oh, that's a bit morbid. Oh well.
She continues walking.
Yep. We move forward.
All right. You guys enter the gates.
We're going to Purple Castle.
Okay.
So does one of the sides like look more attacked than the other? Or...
Make a perception check.
8.
8. You've only seen from the only thing you've seen is that one castle that is closest to you getting attacked. You haven't seen on the opposite side of the city. You're not entirely sure.
Alright.
Silenor always wore white. I wonder if he's the king of the other city or the half of the city.
Or maybe he lived here and he's just gone rogue.
Possibly.
I can send him a sending message and ask him if you want.
Oh yes.
Don't waste your spell slot.
Trying to hack his count. Where were you born? Just sort of security questions.
Let's just let him know we're here. Let's put out a white flag and start cheering.
But anyway, as you guys enter inward into the gates, you see, thankfully, most of the fire in the city is sustained, mostly from the guards and also from the fact that this city seems to be resistant to being burnt, mostly from its stone architecture. There are wooden buildings, but there are fewer than the actual stone. But you do see, looks like people in danger here. The ground is riddled with bodies, charred black corpses curled in fear. You see groups of them, one that looks like it was once a family against a house huddled together. Others piled on top of each other as if they were trying to run away, and others that are scattered in random directions. They're not the only bodies, though. You see some with piercing wounds and scratch marks on them, among them. The city is filled with the sounds of licking fire, screaming of people, and screeching from wyverns flying above. Everyone going to make a perception check. Quite a few of these today.
9.
14.
17.
Is it perception? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
14 for Hanoak. 10 for the owl. 14 for Triss. 19 plus like 21 or 22 for no, I'm sorry, 22 for Beatrice.
Nice. So most of you...
Oh, I didn't roll one for Blur.
Oh yeah, Blur. Yep.
Oof. 21.
Oh, nice. So most of you, excluding a couple, what you see through the thick smoke, about 50 feet in front of you, you see what looks like a small family, and what looks like a city guard hiding behind a building wall, as a wyvern on the roof of it appears to be looking for them. It screeches, looking down at the bodies below, sniffing the air for the smell of its next target. To your left, about 500 feet away, you see a large castle with large amounts of fire erupting from somewhere in its courtyard, and what appears to be the source of the swirling circle. You can see a large aerial ship, the ones that you saw earlier, get impacted by this fire and begin to plummet downwards. out of view. But you can see there are a couple more coming in for reinforcements. And to your right, about 100 feet, you see one of the rare wooden houses in the city is currently brightly aflame. You see guards who try to put the fire out with buckets of water, but the fire is consuming the entire house. A woman in front of the building is being held back by guards. You can hear her loud yelling even from here. She screams, "My son's in there. Let me go. He'll die in there." But the guards see how enveloping the fire is and are restraining her from going inside.
How far away is that?
100 feet to your right.
Avarice, do you have anything that can put fires out?
Let me see.
Your sleet storm spell, if you have it prepared, does.
Are there like other alleyways
Storm.
around?
Yep, I do have Sleet Storm.
Think you could put that fire out in that house?
Absolutely.
And where's this wyvern at?
About 50 feet in front of you, up on top of the roof. You can see it's climbing down the wall after it hears one of the sounds like one of the children's by the guard begin to scream in fear, and is now climbing downwards to try to search for the sound.
Are there like other alleyways to run down, like for like near them, like away from the wyvern?
From their current position, actually, I'll kind of draw it for you so you can see.
I'm thinking about using minor illusion for a sound, like distract the wyvern.
You could also just shoot at it.
Yeah, if you
That's what I was thinking. Corin could shoot at it.
yeah, you get
Yeah,
the kid out of the fire. I'll get the wyvern.
I can just
Yeah.
cantrip it to like distract it.
Let's just unload on this thing.
Right.
Do you have anything that could damage it, or just anything at all?
I can do more mockery.
I did choose some spells for Ballora because you didn't have them all filled in.
Oh, I didn't. I'm not very good at getting all of those. Anyway.
She needed one more cantrip. I
Okay.
went with Toll the Dead
Oh, nice.
because I love that spell. And
That's such a good one.
Remove Curse and Greater Restoration
Nice.
seem to be in line with what she has.
Well, they're all gonna shoot at it. Then we'll shoot at it too.
Well, somebody needs to go after the kid in the burning building. Is somebody doing that?
I can go and try and find him if Avarice is going to put the fire out.
I mean, I
I
can.
see where they are.
I can go if you want. If you'd rather stay and shoot this thing.
You'd be better off doing damage on that thing. I'm not going to do much to it anyways.
All right. I mean, I'm just gonna shoot it with my bow. So.
You have long strider, do you? Turn him.
I don't know what that is, so
I will.
probably no.
I will throw
Trish
you.
is gonna go over to you and touch you.
Oh.
And cast long strider on you. Your speed is increased by 10 feet for the next hour.
Okay.
So you'll now move 80 feet a turn.
If you're
Whatever.
dashing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So who's going where? Avarice is going to the right.
I'll be going with him.
And I will open fire on the wyvern.
All right.
And so will Beatrice.
Go ahead and make a stealth check before you do to see if you can surprise it. All of you guys,
Okay.
including
We still have
Charmin
pass
as
without.
well.
We have pass without trace still up, right? Before he casts the sleet storm.
Cool.
Does Ballora have?
28.
She does, or actually, does half plate?
Well, you have it listed as heavy leather, but also half plate. So I didn't know if it calling it heavy leather.
I meant for the weight of it.
Oh, okay. Then it is at disadvantage for her for stealth.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that half plate has disadvantage anyway, but
Yep.
I believe she was rolling that anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I got a 18 for Corian.
Nice. Is that with +10?
Oh no, I forgot about the +10. So 28 for Corian.
Okay.
So Ballora is a 21.
Nice.
I've instructed Drostan to protect the group, if he can, the big group.
How many kids are over by the guard?
From what you can see, it looks like there is a man, woman, and 2 children. And he's kind of like leaned up on the wall, peering over it.
Could Drostan teleport the kids away?
No,
his teleport only works for him. It's not like Dimension Door.
All right, so good stealth rolls. These 2 begin to move further along to the right. As they do move 6 feet away, Corey, I'm going to make your strikes.
Okay.
This is his stealth. I mean, with surprise, this is with advantage.
Only for rogues.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What's my? So the first one's a 19.
Hits.
My second one is a terrible. The third one's a 17.
Hits.
Okay. So 9. 19 damage from the 2 that hit.
What was the second roll? It might have hit.
No, it was 8.
Oh, 8. Okay. As I say, this is a pretty big target. So
I rolled a 4, and I only get a +4. So.
No worries. Did you want to move anywhere? Do you want to
or no? You know what? It was a. I totally did that wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. It would have been a 12.
12? Oh no, that just misses. AC 13.
I was looking at the +4 for damage, but it's a +8 for to hit.
No worries. So that one shoots between its wing, but the other 2 land in its chest, and you seem to caught its attention as its head goes right towards you. Anyone else over here wishing to take blow?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Trish shoot it twice.
Okay.
More vicious mockery.
Misses with the first. Misses with the second.
I don't even have one of those dice.
Assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
12 misses.
Okay, Hanok is going to. How far away is it from our current position?
From you?
Yeah.
About 50, or no, about 60 feet.
How's it looking right now?
I only got a couple arrows through it, or crossbows, I mean. Crossbolts. So you seem to cause tension, not hurt it too much.
DC 16 Wisdom save versus 22 damage.
Oh, for what's it called?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead, nice. How about a 3? You said 22?
Yes. I rolled a 10 and a 12.
I'm going to firebolt it for 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Another 21 damage. And then Beatrice is going to cast...
I'm going to move forward too, if that's okay.
Yeah, go and move wherever you wish. Within 30 feet.
Yeah, I was just moving to the front of the line here, so I was the first thing it came to.
Yeah, I realized I said anywhere you want to. That could mean quite literally anywhere.
Wow, how far away did you say that dragon was? Corian launches himself 1,000 feet straight up in the air.
all her level spells are like poison. I'm gonna cast. She's gonna cast Witch Bolt on this thing.
She'll have to get a little closer. Or actually, where's she at? Oh, there she is.
Is Witch Bolt's?
I believe it's 30 feet.
Oh yeah, it is 30 feet. You don't.
You can get right there.
I wish she had like a good cantrip.
Oh, was that wisdom for Mockery or?
You'd have to be right there. You can get right up to the crossroads. It was a 12 fit.
I got 7 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
she'll get a
cast-
little closer then.
Okay, so she moves 15 feet up.
Yeah. Yep. So she'll move whatever she needs to get within 30 feet of it, and cast. We'll do a level 2 Witch Bolt.
Okay, gonna make a spell attack.
13 plus whatever should hit.
Yep, that does.
Yeah. And so that's what 2d12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll usually use the d12s. Ugh, 2. 11. And so the Witch Bolt is circling around it.
All right. So, sorry, what was the damage again?
9.
Not too bad.
No, sorry, 11. I'm sorry, it was 2 and 9. 11.
All right, it's looking pretty rough now. Illyria and no, just Illyria. Okay.
I'm gonna send Owly over here, just out of the range of things.
Okay.
Beatrice doesn't have any feats, right? She just took point increases.
I believe so. That's what
Yes, she
I
did.
did. So I don't know where she put him, so I just gave her a 14 on Wiz and upped it by, or 15 on Wiz and upped it by 4. Whatever it took to get her to the 19 that was listed.
Yeah. Lyra's the last one. She's going to do Vicious Mockery 2.
What does she say?
I fought worse. She's not very good. But succeeds.
Corey looks over his shoulder and goes, I fought worse yesterday, so...
I think I was there for that.
I think this would be mine.
Nice.
I'd like to have a flashback and roll criminal, please.
3.
Vicious mock.
That
But
wasn't
it
as
has
vicious.
disadvantage on its next attack, so.
That it does. And as that happens, you guys can actually roll initiative.
Oh.
Are we rolling too?
No,
Okay.
we are not in the combats. At least not at the moment.
Yeah.
16 for best gnome.
I got all the rings over here.
Are you the Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Do we have enough for everyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh man, Irgis, I also got a 15.
Oh no. You want to go first?
Sure.
Damn, my sister sucks. She rolled a 1 for her initiative.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
And
What's her name?
Let's do Beatrice. Triss?
Triss. Okay.
Beatrice rolled a 6. Not too good for Beatrice. Or
Why is Beatrice's token on top of Ballora?
She also got a 9.
No, Beatrice got an 8, so she'll be below Ballora.
Averus rolled, or I guess just for moving.
You guys gonna go on?
Did you,
Oh, did I roll Iris? I don't know why I rolled
Illyria?
Iris.
How about Illyria? Did you roll Illyria for 9?
Yeah, just rolled hers. She is... She is actually 7.
Ooh.
I'll turn
With
this
a
one in
-1.
for the Wyvern.
He got 13.
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect.
So he might be dead, but we'll see.
Probably dead.
Holy
you
crap!
you
I'm
see him
first in the
taking all
order.
these-
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. You see him
That's
taking all
very-
these blows, but he's still... You can see the claw marks digging into the stone. He's beginning to come out right after you guys. Hanok, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna just fire another firebolt at this guy.
Nice.
For 28. to hit.
28, that's it.
All right. It's another big old blast of fire for 22 damage. I go pew pew.
As he's screeching, coming towards you, the flame goes in his throat, almost kills him, and he is falling off the wall right now. Anything else on your turn?
I go, that's what you get for messing with the great wizard Hanok.
You hear him coughing.
And then I strike a pose.
Is this the Ginyu Force?
That's JoJo. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
How high up is it?
It is currently about 15 feet in the air on
Alright.
the wall.
I'm gonna throw my sword.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with my chain.
Go for it.
So that's 17 to hit,
Hits.
and then it's got to roll the. Well, I mean that's. It's
The
24.
damage might kill it.
It's 24 damage.
Damage. It
So
failed
no-
to save anyway.
Okay, well, let's get that lightning in there too. So that's another 5 damage, 29 damage total.
29. Embeds into the chest, and you can see the electricity flowing through it as it's screeching. Still coughing as well from the fire. And it almost... you have to dodge out of the way, Corian, as it begins to fall down. And lands right here on the ground. Thud. Sending dust and debris up in the air.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
I will yank my sword from its chest.
Nice slurping noise as it falls free. And what would you guys like to do? As we'll get to Aris and Tarnum as they were a little ahead, but
Just make a perception check, see if there's anything else going on around with Ollie.
okay. Everyone gonna make a perception check.
Yeah.
16 for Ollie.
Nice.
10.
I'll say I'm looking through his eyes.
Double tens.
10. Nice.
Triss doesn't see anything really good. Natural 20 for Beatrice.
Nice.
She's flying. She does have her wings out and is flying up in the air too, because she's a dragon.
Yeah. She does not see any immediate threats in the vicinity. Looks like you all and these couple people right here are safe for the moment.